All right. Hey, welcome back. This is Griffin. We are on chapter 6 in Endless Summer Book 2. Last chapter we met Yvonne, who's my absolute favorite because she makes me do an absolutely ridiculous French accent that I'm not any good at. And she helped us escape the island that we were exiled to, so we are on our way back when we see that giant sea monster Cetus attacking the village of the people who had captured us. So, what are we gonna do? Let's find out. Act 4, Chapter 6. You can't save everyone. Starting on Sharktooth Isle. So you're in the water, you're heading from Sharktooth Isle to the mainland when the sea monster's colossal shadow passes directly under you. Everyone backs away from the edge of Yvonne's boat. Ah! But the devil himself! What is that? It's Cetus. He's come back for us. The massive serpentine form moves swiftly toward the large tree at the other side of the cove. Suddenly, you're struck by a pounding headache. You drop to one knee. Shams? What's wrong? You can't see or hear her. Somehow you're back in the tree village, watching the Vanti scramble for safety as the water far below begins to stir. It cannot be. Yeah, he's pretty scary. Rawr, as I just said. The Sea Guardian. Why is he here? Lightning sparks among the serpent's teeth. Look out! Run! A javelin of lightning tears through the city, sending wooden shrapnel flying. Ah! It's the little kid who talked to us. Ukshal, get to the top. You must get to the Elishar. What will you do? Hold out for as long as we can. Now go! As Ukshal hobbles through the fleeing Vanti, he closes his eyes and prays. Please, Catalyst, if you can hear me, if you are truly destined to save our people, please answer this prayer. In a flash, you're back on Yvonne's boat. The others gaze across the bay at the horrifying sight. Mon Dieu. He's like a slasher movie villain. You guys really blew him to hell, but he's back. Looks like he wants more. No, he just looks pissed. Why is he attacking the Vanti? Don't know. Don't care. Just be glad you're not in that tree right now. Seriously, we need to get as far from that place as possible. As Yvonne's ship sails in the strong wind toward the opposite shore of the bay, a silence falls over your group. You have to help them. You want to go back? Dude, are you insane? Even if that weren't a total death wish, did you happen to forget that those people just imprisoned us for life? And that was only because they couldn't execute us. I know. Not all of them hated us. That shaman guy tried to help us, and there are children living there. And Varen is a good person. He couldn't help what his mother did to us. Guys, I think Shams is right. We can't blame them all. I hate to say it, but yes, Shams is identifying a logical fallacy. But what can we even do to help? I don't know. And I know it sounds crazy, but lives are at stake right now. We have to try. No matter what happens, we have to. You already know I'm with you, Shams. Me too. If you're going back, Shams, well, I'm right with you. Way, way behind you, but pretty much there with you. The pilot sure is quiet right now. Me? This is Sham Show. I'm just along for the ride. Everyone looks around, trying to find courage in each other's gaze. So, we're seriously doing this. Looks like we're doing it. You must be joking. You all belong in the madhouse. You may have a death wish, but I'm not sticking my neck out. Just get us close, Yvonne. We'll do the rest. Yvonne turns her vessel and glides it near the shore, not far from the tree city. Your group hops off into the rising storm tide. All except one. Estella? Estella's still on Yvonne's boat. She doesn't make eye contact. I can't. There's too much at stake for me. I can't risk not finishing what I came here to do. At least one of you has any sense about you. It's 50-50. I really want to convince her to stay because we need her. Stella, this isn't you. I only met you a week ago, Estella, but I already know you've never walked away from a fight in your life. But you do what you gotta do. Turn away and head up the shore. Estella bites her lip. Wait up. She jumps off the boat and runs to the tide to catch up. Yes! That one's crazy too, I guess. Shams, I'm coming with you. Good, because I'm pretty sure we can't do this without you. Obviously. As Yvonne's boat sails away, fading into the storm, she waves goodbye and calls out, I wish you all bon chance, but you can't save everyone. Guess we'll die trying then. Mes petites martyrs. Au revoir. Yvonne and her ship vanish into the fog. As everyone runs up the beach, Quinn grabs your hand and pulls you back. What's... She kisses you hard, pulling you close as the tide washes around your ankles. Please stay safe, Shams. I need you. We're gonna get through this together, I promise. Your group sprints toward the base of the enormous tree city. Shouts of battle and pain can be heard from above. Come on, up these stairs! You jog up the grand wood-carved staircase that climbs the tree's massive roots. As soon as you reach the top, you see Saraxa, the war chief, marshalling troops. To the elevators! Move it! They spot you. The catalysts? Here? Impossible. The soldiers spread out to flank you, weapons drawn. See, this is why we should have kept going. Just take it easy, we're here to help. How did you escape Sharktooth Isle? We called an Uber, who cares? It's their fault. They summoned the guardian Cetus to destroy Elistel. And now they've come to finish us off. No, that's... We should have killed them when we had the chance. We still do. Saraxa draws her gleaming obsidian dagger. You have brought ruin to my people, but at least I can still bring ruin to yours. Bring it on. Varen rushes in to see the commotion and stops short when he sees what's happening. Diego! Hey, Varen. Long time no see. At Saraxa's signal, the Vanti warriors start closing in, bows drawn, spears aimed, and then you hear a noise from above. The Vanti archer slumps forward, hanging motionless over a tree branch. Lila, having just knocked him out, takes his bow and aims it at Saraxa's head. Back off, lady! Saraxa sneers and raises a fist to halt her warrior's progress. I was afraid you were going to make this too easy. Lila, no, you're making this worse. I'm sorry, Grace, but I can't let anything bad happen to my group. A pair of guards close in to protect Saraxa, but she waves them off. is no matter. Puny girl doesn't know how to use... A perfectly placed arrow whizzes past Syrax's head. One of her braids falls to the ground, cleanly sliced off. Keep talking if you want me to finish your haircut. Jake lowers his voice. If Lila kills the unjolly green giant, it'll just prove what they already think about us. Let's roll those dice. Stand down, Lila. But... well, if you say so. She tosses the bow away. We told you, we're here to help. The catalysts of legend were famously cunning. How can we trust this isn't a trap? That's all you can do. Trust. Syraxa narrows her eyes. Hi, Catalysts! The little Vanti boy you saw after the tribunal skips into the circle of spears and waves at you. Tari, what are you doing? Get out of here! Why? I wanted to say hi to the Catalysts. And I brought my slingshot to fight Cetus. Do you like it? The boy holds up a rudimentary slingshot made from a Y-shaped branch. Yeah, kid. It's great. I think it's pretty sick. You have to go, Tari. Why? It's too dangerous. That's okay. The Catalysts are here to save us. Tari looks around at the spears and furrows his brow. Are you guys playing a game? Come on, the bad guy is this way. Tari charges out of the circle, slingshot raised. No. You and Syraxa look at each other. She signals her warriors to lower their weapons. I'm the war chief here. You do as I say when I say it. One false move and I feed you to Cetus myself. Are we clear? Crystal. What do the crystals have to do with this? It's a figure of speech. We'll work on those. Come, our defenses are this way. Time to see how you handle yourselves on the field of battle, Catalysts. The beautiful thing about battle is that it always reveals one's true colors. You follow the Vanti troops up a winding staircase around the base of the tree. On this level, Vanti warriors man catapults, launching flaming rocks at Cetus, but the beast is occupied with attacking the treetop. Roar! The creature chomps down on a massive branch and snaps it off, sending Vanti archers falling into the frothing sea. Syraxa, where are we going? The Sea Guardian is attacking the very peak of the city. My mother is up there. I will not allow her to die while others run for their lives. Why is Cetus doing this? We don't know. Cetus sinks in a vessel that wanders far from the island shores, but he has never attacked Elistel itself. First time for everything. You know what? Find out why he's here would be nice. I'm leaning towards kill this thing once and for all, though. Hell yeah. But how? He's so enormous, it's impossible. I think we need to find out why he's here. Maybe we can calm him. I don't want to calm him. I want to end him and make sure this never happens again. Near the top of the tree, we have some tools that may be of help. We go up. The elevator's on the other side of the city. Come on. Tari, go to the hills with the other children. That is an order. No, I want to fight. He scampers ahead with his slingshot. He's going to get himself hurt. His parents were fishermen. One day a storm blew them too far out to sea. Cetus killed them? Syraxa nods somberly. That's so sad. He has no family. No, we are all his family here. Look out! High above you, Cetus tears off another gigantic branch. Shunk! The branch plummets down, straight toward you. The catapult operators flee. Run! Everyone dives out of the way. Craig picks up Zara into his arms and sprints to safety. The branch smashes through the walkway you'd just been on. Whew, that was close. She realized she's cradled in Craig's arms with her hands draped over his neck. You put me down. Yeah, that's my bad. It's okay, nobody saw us. Pretty sure he saw us. Michelle points up. Cetus gazes down at you from 20 stories up, fangs glistening. Quick, man the catapults! Craig, Zara, and Michelle run to one catapult, while Alistair and Grace hurry to another. You join them. As Varian and Syraxa load another launcher, they shout to you over the storm. You must crank the wheel before you can load the shot. Ignite it with a torch, then pull the lever to fire. Very well, we can remember that simply enough, right? Cetus coils up, his enormous head looming closer. What do? Crank the wheel. And then load the shot. And then use the torch. And pull the lever. And pull! You yank the lever. The catapult arm springs forward, sending its fiery ammunition arcing into the sky. Rah! We got him! B5. It's a hit. Nice. Our turn. Let's show him how it's done. Wheel, shot, torch, lever. Their catapult shot slams directly into Cetus's face. Grrr! Craig pulls Zara and Michelle into a group hug. Yeah, boy! Michelle and Zara excitedly high-five, then look at each other awkwardly. Craig bellows up at Cetus, who is shaking off the catapult attack. Ha! You want some more? Come at me, bro! Rah! Bro, he's coming at me! Take cover! Electricity arcs between Cetus's teeth, slowly intensifying, then lightning shoots forth from Cetus's maw, exploding their catapult into a hail of splinters. Whoa! That dude is way too OP. There are more catapults. We must keep them firing to give us time to reach the treetop. We're on it. You guys keep going. Yeah, we'll cover your ass. Craig, if I remember sophomore year, you literally can't even cover your own ass. Hey, that was a dare. Hurry, the elevator is this way. Syraxa and Varian lead the rest of you to one of the great elevators of Elistal. Massive wooden platforms ascend the height of the great tree, suspended from gigantic iron chains. Everyone get on. This will bring us near the top. As the elevator rises, you watch the battle rage around you. This elevator is incredible. How can it lift so much? What do you use as counterweights? Varian points up to the enormous iron ship anchors descending on the other end of the chain. Many ancient ships met their demise in the jaws of Cetus, but people built some of their earliest works from their bones. The elevator rocks as it reaches its peak. You all disembark. You're now at the height of Cetus's head, watching from a short distance as the titanic beast tears the branches of the tree. Shunk, shunk. Come, we will circle around the inland side to avoid Tari! Syraxa whirls around to see Tari running towards Cetus. No! What is he doing? Hey, ugly! Tari pulls back his slingshot and launches a pebble at the creature. It plinks off his head. Go away! Leave my friends alone! Cetus's head slowly turns to face the boy, dwarfing him. Rows upon rows of razor-sharp teeth gleam in the flashing lightning. No! Get Tari out of the way. Tari, no! You dash forward, tackling Tari out of the way, just as Cetus's teeth took a huge bite out of the wooden walkway. Shunk! You pick up Tari and carry him out of Cetus's reach. Did you see that, Soraxa? The catalyst saved me. Tari beams at you. Can you be my hero? I want to be just like you. Soraxa kneels down, grabbing his shoulders. Stupid, stupid child! I'm sorry, Soraxa. She pulls him in a tight embrace, looking up at you. You saved him. You sound surprised. That is because I am. But thank you. If we survive this battle together, I will repay you. Meanwhile, Cetus has redoubled its attack on the treetop. The Guardian is trying to get to the throne room. The Elishar, she's inside, yes? I hope so. I'm afraid, though. I have never seen Cetus act this way with such purpose. We can't know what he's after if we can't get into the throne room. And right now there's about 10,000 huge teeth in the way. We have to distract him. Come, I have something in mind. Varen leads you to the inland side of Elistel, where several small aircraft await. Hang gliders? They were built for the Three Tribes War. Warriors would fly over Quartel under cover of night and drop, bombs? Yes, that is the word. Bombs of fire. Incendiary bombs. Those ought to do some damage. Jake runs his hand along one of the gliders. Not bad. Looks like it fits a two-man crew. One pilot, one bomber. My old squad leader, Commander Lundgren. He'd have us in pairs too. These gliders, they are difficult to fly. Very responsive. Takes a warrior years of training. Don't worry about it, Blue's Clues. I just need a co-pilot. Jake grins at you. I'll take one too. Yeah, let's do this. Okay, they might need a little help. A few minutes later, you're hooked into a glider's lower harness with Jake locked in just above you. You ready for this? How could anyone ever be ready for this? Yeah, it was a dumb question. Next to you, other pairs get into their own gliders. Raj and Sean, then Varen and Diego. This is sweet. So how do we get airborne? You walk to the edge and step off. Anybody else suddenly developing a fear of heights? You peer over the edge of the platform. Vertigo kicks in as you stare down the long drop. This will be interesting. 1, 2, 3! The two of you tip over the edge. The glider plummets, nose straight down. Whoa! Whoa! Come on, baby. The ground rushes up to meet you, when finally the canvas wings catch the air and send you hurtling back up into the sky. Woohoo! Isn't this awesome? Oh, crap. Lightning shoots straight at you. Jake twists, barrel rolling around the bolt. Whoa! Varen's glider swoops nearby with Diego beneath him. Very good. I'm impressed. Perhaps one day, if you work very hard for many years, you'll be as good as me. Oh, yeah? Give me 5 minutes. Hey, does anybody see... Just then another glider goes rocketing past, spinning out of control. Ah! Ah! They're totally out of control. I'm okay. Think about the hang of it. You don't got it, Raj. You do not got it. Cetus fires a blast of lightning at Diego and Varen, who deftly dodge it. I even doing here? I should be in my pajamas, binge-watching Friends. I am your friend now, Diego. I will protect you. The gliders close in on Cetus. The bombs are in the satchels hanging from the wings. Throw them at Cetus when we fly past. You reach over into the satchel and grab a small wooden sphere. You throw it at Cetus, but the storm winds blow it off course. The same happens to Diego. The wind's too strong. We can't hit him. Let's see you try it, Cap. Sean cocks his arm back and launches a fastball, but even that gets swept quickly into a waterspout. Damn it! We've got to get closer. You want to get closer to that thing? Jake, can you get me in there? Yeah, but it's gonna take some tight turns. Need you to lean your body weight with me to pull it off. You can do it, just focus on the feel. Then when we're close, drop holy hell on this Godzilla wannabe. Consider it dropped. Then here we go. Jake steers the glider straight towards Cetus, flying dangerously close. Which way do you lean? Right. Which way do you lean? Up. Which way do you lean? Up. Which way do you lean? Right. Which way do you lean? Right. Which way do you lean? Right again. Are we circling? Which way do you lean? Up. Which way do you lean? Down. Which way do you lean? Right. Which way do you lean? Left. You dodge blast after blast of lightning. Jake swerves, laser focused, the two of you working in perfect tandem. They're unstoppable. Go, Shams! Nice move, we're in. Drop some of those bombs, princess. How about all of them? You yank the knot holding the bomb satchel closed, and the bag pours open. 24 explosives drop onto Cetus's head. Boom, 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 boom. Woo! Kick his ass, Shams! As Cetus writhes from the attack, Jake swoops your glider close by his head. The glow from his Eska, the illuminated tentacle in his head, nearly blinds you. You shield your eyes and see the outline of something inside it. It's a catalyst idol. Time seems to slow down as you stare at it, enraptured. You don't hear Jake's voice until it's too late. Bank left! Bank The bolt blasts through your wing and the glider catches fire. Uh-oh. Gotta eject. Hold on to me. Jake pilots the glider low over one of Elistel's platforms and detaches your harnesses. You fall a few feet, Jake pivoting to be under you, and land hard on the deck. You roll together to a stop as the glider crashes and burns. Jake sits up, wincing. Yep, not regretting it at all, not one bit. With your glider down, Cetus turns his attention to Raj and Sean, still completely out of control. Sean, I don't see him. Where'd he go? He is literally all around us. Raj looks up and realizes they are flying inside Cetus's mouth as the serpent tries to catch them in his jaws. Go, go, go! Ah! Raj flies them out of Cetus's maw just before the teeth close. Get him off my ass, Sean! Throw some bombs! Already did! Raj checks the bomb satchel only to see it's gone. Raj and Sean look back at Cetus. Surprise, you son of a bitch! Boom! The entire satchel Sean left behind in Cetus's mouth goes off. Smoke drifts out from his mouth. Shaken, the giant beast crashes forward, straight through the great tree's elevator. The platform shatters and Cetus gets caught in the iron chains. He pulls away, but the massive ship anchor is stuck on a thick branch, limiting his movement. Raj and Sean crash land a few stories below you. They shout up to you. You guys keep going, we'll catch up. Come, Shams, now is our chance. To the throne room. Inside the audience hall, you find several Vanti huddled fearfully around the throne. The catalysts are here, we're saved. We need to get everyone out of this glorified treehouse before Freakachu out there goes full lumberjack and tears the place down. I'm afraid we cannot evacuate. Many in the village are too old, too young, or too sick. Catalysts, my war chief tells me you've been fighting side by side with Avanti to protect Elistel. We're here to help. Estella gives an almost imperceptible nod to you. You have my gratitude. Right now, what we truly need is a means of quelling the Sea Guardian's anger. Actually, I may have an idea about that. Cetus has one of the catalyst idols in his Eska, that light on his head. Ah, that explains much. Do you remember the ritual I performed at the tribunal? That was meant to attune you with your Valta. If the Sea Guardian possesses one of the idols, the ritual must have drawn him to this location. Uxal gestures behind him to where the idols you had collected sit by the throne. So he's going after the idols? As the others talk, you notice Quinn falter. She leans against the wall and slides down into the floor. You and Michelle head over to her. Quinn, what's wrong? Just a little winded. Michelle checks her pulse. Your pulse is really slow, Quinn. I'm fine. She tries to push herself up, but can't. You just rest here, okay? I won't quit, Shams. I'm not gonna give up. I know, not asking you to. I need you to keep fighting. That's why you have to rest. Quinn swallows and nods. We must decide on a strategy. Now! We should take the idols and get them out of the city. Someone take what Cetus wants and fly as a glider inland, out of reach. Don't give the big bastard a reason to stick around. Whoever does that might not survive the escape. Certainly not. We have one glider intact and it is right in front of him. It is impossible for us all to survive this. We must try. All that matters is the idols. They are our key to finding the endless. I don't see you volunteering, Uxal. Uxal is right. What? The idols guide our way to the oracle, the endless one. Without them, we may not survive Rannosti. We cannot give them up. Have faith. We will reach that glider. After preparing yourselves for the final encounter, you leave the throne room, ready to face Cetus. Varen crouches with you behind cover. We must move with haste. As soon as Cetus notices us, he may quickly destroy the glider. I'm ready. You sure, Diego? Diego takes a small woven bag containing the idols. I can do this. I'll get him out of here safe and sound. Then we go. On my count, 1, 2. Where is she going? Lila points. Walking out to the edge of the city is Jimedra. Hear me, Sea Guardian. Jimedra draws back a bow and launches a single, plain arrow. It sticks into Cetus' side, hardly a pinprick. Mother! He gets up to go after her. Varen, don't go! She is in danger! I know. She's giving us a distraction. Jimedra launches another arrow. Hear me! Finally, Cetus turns to her. Lightning blooms on Cetus's teeth, charging up. Damn it, Petey, we've gotta go, now! As Jake and Diego make a break for the glider, Varen runs after Jimedra. Mother! Jimedra looks back at her son. Even from here, you can see the tears in her eyes. You were right, my son. It is impossible for us all to survive this. No! Varen's running as fast as he can, but he's too far away. The people look to you now, Elishar. The lightning arcs down, engulfing Jimedra. When your eyes readjust, all you see is her body, crumpled on the walkway. No! Varen dashes to her side, picking her up and cradling her. She's barely breathing, her eyes fluttering closed. Mother, please, I cannot be Elishar. You must lead us through this. He reaches for the blue crystals of her necklace, but she grabs his wrist, stopping him. She shakes her head weakly. Some choices must last. She goes limp. Varen trembles from anguish in the rain. And behind him, the great sea guardian looms. A noise attracts Cetus's attention. He turns in time to see Diego and Jake flying toward the center of the island. We made it. She did it. Diego looks back, sadly gazing upon Varen holding his mother's body. Varen. Back at Alistal. They did it. They're safe. Cetus turns away from Varen, watching Diego and Jake instead. Suddenly you feel an energy in the air. Your hair stands on end. Do you guys feel that? Oh no. Right in front of Jake's glider, a tornado descends from the sky. What the hell? Did this thing just make a tornado out of thin air? Yes, Cetus is the storm. The tornado, that explains a lot. The tornado's wind overpowers Jake's glider, spinning them back towards Cetus. Oh crap, oh crap! You run to Varen. Varen, we have to do something. Cetus is bringing Jake and Diego back. We have to save them. How could I? I couldn't even save my own mother. Do you want her death to be in vain? Jimedra gave her life to do this, and you're letting it all fall apart. You can't let that happen. And everyone and everything that wronged you is going to pay. Anger flashes across Varen's face. He kisses his mother's forehead and lays her down. Then he stands up and glares at the serpent that claimed her life. They will pay. Varen scans the environment for an idea. We have to force a retreat, and we don't have much time. In the sky, Jake's glider is getting closer to Cetus every second. But how? The catapults, the bombs. We don't have any attack that's strong enough. We do not, but he does. He points at Cetus. That's it. Find a way to use his own electric attack against him. Use the... That's a big, heavy metal thing. Let's use the anchor. He's still caught in the anchor's chain from when he crashed into the elevator. And the metal will conduct the electricity back to him. Shams, you're a genius. That is the plan. We get Cetus to hit the anchor with a bolt of lightning. There's only one thing that can lure him now, and it is in Diego's hands. An idol? But how? The satchel is up in the air with Diego, and there are no gliders left. There are no intact gliders left. He climbs into the glider you crashed earlier with a burnt hole in one wing. This is crazy. You'll hardly be able to maneuver. It will last long enough. It may be more difficult while carrying the idle satchel alone, but I must do it. Good thing you won't be alone, then. You climb into the second harness. I'll get the bag. You fly. Varen nods and drops the glider over the edge. You catch air, wobbling from the hole in the wing, but manage to head toward Jake and Diego. What the hell are you doing? Did you know this guy can make tornadoes? Diego, just toss me the bag. What? Why? We have a plan. Diego looks into Varen's eyes and nods. He throws you the bag. Catch. Nice catch. Would have been pretty bad. Tell me about it. Take good care of Shams, Varen. That's my best friend you've got there. Varen nods and flies his tattered glider back towards Elistel, where Cetus awaits. Electricity once more crackles among his teeth, preparing to strike you down. He's looking right at us. The plan's working. We must make it to the anchor. Cetus fires. Again and again. And each time Varen manages to dodge the bolt. We are almost there. Come on! Cetus spits lightning again, right as Varen dives behind the ship anchor dangling from the tree branches. The beast's aim is true, striking the iron ankle and channeling the massive current down the chain and into Cetus himself. Stunned, the serpent slumps against the tree, his head resting on the building. Varen brings you in for a soft landing, and you hop out. You've wounded the serpent, but he yet lives. There, look! You can see the outline of the catalyst idol encased in the bulb of Cetus's Eska. I will mount the beast's head and cut it out of him. Yes, you should do that thing. Absolutely. Get me my damn trophy. With an eager grin, Syraxa runs, and with a stunning leap, vaults into Cetus's head and grabs his Eska by the stem. My pleasure. She pulls out her obsidian blade and slashes straight through the thin tentacle. But as she does so, the bulb releases the idol. It rolls down Cetus's head and falls off the edge. No! You run toward the edge only to watch it pass by, plummeting down toward the sea. Shams? You leap from the top platform of Elistel, weightless as you plunge through space. What are you doing? Are you crazy? Come on. You reach out your fingertips. The golden glint of the idol grows closer, closer. You grab it right before you hit the water. You're sitting on the bed in a dorm room. Nearby, Diego tries on a shirt, checking himself out in the mirror. Thudding bass from Saturday night frat parties wafts through the window. Okay, I guess this looks good enough. Relax, you look great. Maybe I'll actually make some friends this time. Or I could stop kidding myself, stay in tonight and binge some Netflix. Hey, what's wrong? You were talking about going to this party all week. I did promise myself I'd go. I'm fine either way. I think we've still got ice cream in the mini fridge. Come on, I'll just go. I'm gonna do it. Sometimes I just wish I had someone special. Diego, you are an amazing guy. You'll find someone, I know it. One day you'll meet someone out of nowhere, and it'll be exactly who you've been looking for all along. A shy smile slowly spreads on Diego's face. Suddenly there's a knocking sound. Hello? Diego opens the door. That's weird. He steps out into the hallway to look around. Who is it? You get up to follow Diego out. And suddenly the world around you blurs. The room stretches to the horizon. Diego, what's happening? Struggling to keep balance, you finally make it to the doorway and follow him out the door. Into pitch black. You look back toward your room. It's gone. Diego? You walk forward through the void until you're in a rainforest. The peak of the volcanic Mount Atropo is barely visible through the canopy. In your hands is a small shovel. Huh? Hearing a clinking sound, you look down at the ball chain hanging on your neck. Dog tags. You pull them up, wipe away the grime to see the embossed name. Mackenzie Jacob Lucas. You whirl around, heart pounding. You're alone. Your body is stained with dirt and blood. Jake? Raj? Anyone? You trudge forward and eventually break through the edge of the trees. Where am I? You enter cautiously. Each footstep echoes in the chamber. Sean? Grace? You guys in here? Slowly, your eyes adjust. You press forward until you step on a mound of dirt. What the? You step back and see more. You count them, then look down at the dirty shovel in your hands. 11 mounds of dirt in a row. 11 graves. No. No, no, no. Splash! You hit the seawater after your enormous fall. You sink down deep into darkness. Your fingers still clutch the idol. It's half of him. The current around you moves. You look to your left and see Cetus, burned and wounded, slipping back into the water. His enormous body and tail continue so far into the sea, you cannot see where they end. As Cetus sinks beneath the waves, he turns his eyeless gaze on you one last time. And then he goes, vanishing into the depths. You swim through the dark, finally breaching the surface. Trudging up the beach, you find a massive cheer going up from the Vanti as they watch Cetus's retreat. Yay! Hiya! Jake and Diego return, landing their glider. Jake wraps you in a hug. Some quick thinking to bail us out back there. Guess I owe you one. I'm sorry, but your tab is way past due. Way past one. Have you seen Varen? A hush falls over the city. Diego turns around to see Varen carrying Jimedra's body. As he passes, one by one, the Vanti kneel to their new Elishar. Later, as the last of the storm clouds disperse, the Vanti gather in a jubilant procession through the rubble of their village. Kind of weird to have a parade when everything's destroyed, you know? The Elishar's coronation must happen as soon as the predecessor passes on. Through peace and war, the line of succession remains constant. Yeah, dummy. Hey, well, my friends can call me that. We ain't friends yet, kid. I like this catalyst. Saraxa approaches you. Catalyst, I have something for you, if you wish. She hands you a neatly folded set of Vanti clothes. What is this? You proved yourself one of us today. This is the honored attire of a Vanti warrior hero. You've earned it. What? Really? That's the attire of a warrior hero? You know what? Sure. What the hell? Let's do it. Buy this item. Impressive. You do not do the uniform as much shame as I anticipated. That's probably the nicest thing you've ever said. Top 5, certainly. Wow, looking good, Shams. Whoa! Shams looks so cool. How come I don't get one? Because you are not yet a hero of the Vanti people. Come on, dude, I flew a glider into that thing's mouth. On purpose? Whatever. I'll just make my own hero clothes. You will not. Watch me. There's one more thing to give you, Catalyst, and this time I insist. Please follow me. Alone. Okay. You follow Saraxa along a winding tree path, up a narrow flight of stairs to a small outdoor grove, where a steaming, sumptuous meal has been laid out on a small table. Surprise! See, why weren't Jake and Diego honored, though? Because they both did a lot, and they both risked their lives and did good things, like getting the thing away. I don't know. What is... In our culture, when one saves the life of another, that debt must be repaid. First a feast, then with a great gift. You saved me, so we feed you. Oh, I mean, you don't have to. It would be a great dishonor if you were to decline. Then I'd be happy to eat. Hang on. You pull up a seat. Several kittens, their fur hot pink and blue, pace around you, nuzzling your feet as they purr. I need these kittens, you guys. I need these kittens. Furball bounds around, happily yipping as they play with him. Bark! You're a big cat person, huh? I've long found the cats make the best companions. They're her only friends. Tari! It's true. You reach down and scratch behind one of the kitten's ears. Its fur changes colors as it purrs. I want one of these. Please, eat. Right. You look at the table. There's a delicious smelling plate of fish and crab, a bowl of what looks to be looks like a berry salad, and a big goblet with some kind of blue fluid. I will have the seafood. Hell yes. My favorite as well. You take one bite, and it's the best seafood you've ever tasted. Savory and salty with just a perfect hint of zest. Oh my God. We call that sailor salvation. A dish passed down to me by my mother. One of the few things I know how to cook. This is incredible. Not my finest work, but I'll admit, it's quite good. I once ate so much, I threw up. Once? You did that 10 times. You eat and drink and have a great time. Afterwards, you slump back in your chair, full. That was incredible. I'm happy to have you. After what you did for Tari, I consider you kin. Are you two gonna get married? Is the Catalyst gonna be my new mommy? Are you gonna kiss? No! Saraxa turns away, cheeks flushed. The feast was part of your reward. I also offer you a great gift. She turns around and pulls out her obsidian blade. She flicks it around and hands it to you, hilt first. Ooh. Your dagger? Why are you giving this to me? Because I owe you a blood oath now. At great risk to yourself, you saved Tari, who I cherish like my own life. Thank you, Saraxa. Saraxa awkwardly bows to you. I don't think I've ever seen Saraxa bow to anyone. 10 of 10 clues. Do not become accustomed to it. Thank you, Saraxa, really. No, thank you. You rejoin the others in the throne room. Sunlight pours in from holes in the trunk left by Cetus's teeth. Varen sits on the throne. He taps his feet nervously. Diego catches his anxiousness and smiles. Relax. Can be just like the ending of A New Hope, where they all get medals and smile at each other. A New Hope. This is one of your stories? It's the best one. Okay, so, like, a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away. Ukshal enters, carrying a new crown, and the room goes quiet. Beside you, Quinn reaches down and squeezes your hand. Psst, you look cute. And so the cycle renews. Just as all life begins and ends upon Vanu, the hope of all Vanti rests on the shoulders of our Elishar. Ukshal reverently places the crown upon Varen's head. Rise now, Elishar Varen. The Vanti bring themselves to their knees. Ha! Yeah! Go V-Dog! Raj applauds enthusiastically. A few masked faces swivel towards him. Oh, you guys don't do clapping. Whoops. We have much to answer for. We've caused great harm to each other. At that, Varen's eyes fall on Diego. But now we move forward, together, Catalyst and Vanti side by side. The hope of our people does not depend on me, nor is it determined by any one individual. It is the product of all who are gathered here. Because of every one of us, Alistel persists. We must never forget that. The Vanti nod in silence, until Tari starts clapping. Saraxa joins in, then more Vanti. Soon the audience hall is overtaken with riotous applause. So they do clap. All right, just not then. Over the din, you make out Saraxa speaking to Ukshal. I still don't know, Ukshal. Do you really trust the boy to lead us through Ranlosti? He's off to quite a start. Though the greatest storm yet lies ahead. You file out of the throne room and spot Quinn nearby. She sits on a bridge, her legs dangling over the edge, looking out at the infinite sea. Quinn. You take a seat beside her. Oh, I'm glad it's you. We did it, Quinn. We saved the day. Can you believe it? As a matter of fact, I can. Really? Yeah, because of you, Shams. More than this place, more than everything that's happened to us, it's you that makes me believe in the impossible. Something tugs at your memory, as if you've been here before. Good, because we've still got a long road ahead if we're ever going to get out of here. Not me. Then it hits you. You remember where you saw this before. When you touched the dolphin idol. Quinn? Quinn, stay with me. Something bad's about to happen. Quinn leans against you and gazes at the horizon. Tearing up, her eyes shine like the sea. Everyone fights so hard to have some say in their own life. To have some control over themselves. Quinn, no, you can't let this happen. I didn't have time to change it yet. But in the end, all we really have control over is whether we appreciated what we had. Quinn's words grow softer and softer. Her eyelids flutter, barely staying open. Her voice is like a whisper. Tears fill your eyes. No, don't leave me. And when you finally make it to the other side, you bellow at the top of your lungs. Help! Someone come quick, we need help! You'll be the queen you always carried. Inside you, Quinn goes limp, her head slumped on your shoulder. Her breath comes slower and slower. You hold her against your chest and let the tears fall. Chapter 6 complete. 1 of 1 clues found. Catalyst item found. Act 4 complete. 10 of 10 clues found. So we get the full bonus scene. 6 months ago, Uksha leans on his staff outside the Celestial. Beside him, Saraxa folds her arms. 2 warriors jog up to the High Advisors. Still nothing, War Chief. No sign of them, or our brothers and sisters we lost. With a curt nod, Saraxa dismisses them. It's time to call off the hunt, old man. But we must keep searching. It has been 2 weeks. The catalysts have vanished from this realm of existence. You have one of them back at Elistel. That should suffice. Have you forgotten all I taught you as a child, Saraxa? We cannot prevent Ranlosti without all the catalysts. They are a unit, a family. In a flash, Saraxa grabs Uksha by the throat and lifts him up. Enough of your delusions! I will not waste my warriors on your chase while real dangers grow every day. I serve at the pleasure of Jimedra. She still believes your fairy tales for some reason, but she is old, like you. Pray that you die before she does. For when she goes, your dogma's paralyzing place in our society goes with her, as it should have done after the 3 tribes' war. She drops him and walks off, ordering her scouts to follow her. I must seek the endless. Day and night, Ukjal walks deep into the island's center, his old bones creaking, stopping often to rest his joints. Until finally he hikes to the peak of Mount Tropo. Peering into the blinding light of the crater, Ukshal closes his eyes and whispers a prayer. O Endless One, who walks amongst the branches of time, please, speak to me. There is no sound but the wind. Ukshal hears his voice crack from anguish. We need your guidance. I need your guidance. Hands clasped, Ukshal waits and hears no answer. No. His knees give out and he collapses, bent over on all fours. Tears stream like rivers through the deep wrinkles on his cheeks. I am so alone. I know not what I seek. I know not what to do. It has been 2 years since you last came to us. Please, please. Do not despair, Ukshal. Ukshal opens his eyes. A pair of red boots stand on the volcanic rock before him. He looks up. You have come! The crimson-clad figure speaks in perfect Vanti. Save your tears, shaman. There is still work to be done. But the catalysts, I don't know how to find them. You won't have to. What? I don't understand. they will come to you. You have foreseen this? I have foreseen all things. The tears on Uxal's face are now ones of joy. Thank you, Endless One. Our people's thanks upon you. Uxal bends down to kiss the Endless's boots, but his lips meet only earth. He looks all around with visibility for miles, but he is alone at the crater rim. The Endless is gone. Rourke paces under fluorescent lights, hands in his pockets. Tell me about our guests. As expected, following the protocol, all of the hotel's guests were ushered into Masada pods as soon as the timequake began. And the results? Just a 2% failure rate, on the low end of estimates. They're fortunate to be alive at all. Iris's face falls. What's the matter? Are you malfunctioning? Ah, Alistair. Never fear, Iris. Your memory may have been wiped recently, but I never forget a thing. There's something else, Everett. Something I think you should see, about one of the guests. Show me. Iris's drone projects a wall of light. A personnel file shimmers in the hologram. Rourke steps close to it, reading. Oh my, that name. One and the same? Indeed, it's him. How did we not know he was here? He was checked into the Celestial under an alias, but DNA confirms it. Then what in God's name is he doing here? Why don't you ask him yourself? Right as always, dear. Let's wake him up, and put on a fresh pot. A few minutes later, a muscular, grizzled man limps through the door in his underwear. The first thing he sees is Rourke sitting, legs crossed at the knee, smiling at him. Got 5 seconds to tell me who the hell you are. Coffee first? It's Colombian. Exquisite. 4. Very well. Who am I? Why, Commander Lundgren. I'm your new employer. Careful. You don't know me, amigo. You don't want to know me. And I sure as sweet hell don't want to work for you. You will once I tell you what I can offer. I've got covert contracts with about 24 governments, enough money and guns to last a lifetime, so I don't think there's anything you can... Jake Mackenzie. For me, and he's all yours. Lundgren goes quiet. All right then, boss. I'm listening. Good. We begin right away. That's what I like to hear. Oh, one more thing. I brought friends. So that's ominous. And that is the end of Act 4, end of Chapter 6. So when we come back, we'll be moving into the next act, starting with Chapter 7. And we'll see what's going on with Quinn. Because that's no good at all. All right, thank you very much for watching. Again, this is Griffin. You've been watching Endless Summer Book 2 through the Choices app. Please check out the links that are down in the description, and take care.